2022 March Cheesesteak Madness, the judges bracket, first round action, the Delco Region, Big Al's versus DiFabio's Market and Tap. We got the boys from Swarthmore back together, added a few boys, and we met at Ship Bottom Brewing in Swarthmore. Here we are.
March Cheesesteak Madness.
Take two.
Take two. Take three.
This
Actually.
feels a little choreographed. They're dissimilar.
How different cheesesteaks are. These all four of them are totally different, right?
Yeah.
Really?
I agree.
Yeah.
That's not the way you said it the first
I
four
know.
times. No.
Yeah. I'm not a good actor. Sorry.
DiFabio's Market and Tap, Media, Pennsylvania.
10 yards away from that.
Finally doing my job correctly.
My father can continue.
Getting everybody the faces, the happy chewy faces.
What's the name of this one?
DiFabio's and Media.
DiFabio's?
Yep.
Upper Providence.
Cheesesteak Madness, judges bracket, Delco, first round, DiFabio's versus Big Al's.
Big Al's. Big Al's.
Battle of Media.
Okay, DiFabio's. Right from the get-go, we open it up, we take a look in, and there is a mushroom slice that's about as big as the end of my finger.
That's a big finger.
So clearly a very well done mushroom program from DiFabio's. The cheese was fantastic. The onions were slightly caramelized. The roll was outstanding. It was a very good cheesesteak. We're sitting out here in a freezer. It's about 45 degrees, so the cheesesteak was cold, but still enjoyable. You could still this is like one you pull out of the refrigerator the next day, and you're still loving it. Okay, that's my cut.
My turn.
Oh, how about Big Al's?
Oh, you want me to do Big Al's too? Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do
I'll
Big Al's.
I've had that, thanks.
Big Al's. Big Al's is a very thin roll, long roll. Upon initial examination, you think this is not much of anything, but then you open it up and it's loaded through with meat, and also had outstanding mushrooms. The cheese was there, but it was cold, just like the DiFabio's, but it was a very good cheesesteak. Another one, you wrap it up, you have it the next day, and you're still loving it.
What do you think, Jeff? How did he nail it?
Oh, me? There you go.
Yeah, come on, get on the game.
Sorry.
You're on camera.
Yeah. So
Get-
DiFabio's. I thought DiFabio's was a good cheesesteak. I really enjoyed it. I think it suffered a little by being in this box.
Yeah. Good point.
Just traveling wise, I think it came presented not quite as fresh, and to be fair, because it was third in line and sat there for a while, right? So it's not really DiFabio's fault, but I thought cheesesteaks that are wrapped more traditionally kind of hold up a little better. I have to agree with Dave. The mushrooms on it were outstanding. The meat was good. The cheese I thought was fine. Ultimately, though, in my mind, I was thinking, when the mushroom is the best part of the cheesesteak, that's probably not, a super high way to go. But then when I looked at Big Al's, I thought the roll was really good. Roll was really fresh, extremely meaty. When we did cut it, it had a really nice cross section.
Yep.
That Dave pointed out.
Good point.
And I thought the cheese was good. It wasn't overwhelming, but it was there. You could taste it. It was really good. And I thought the onions and the mushrooms were good. I really enjoyed both of them.
Now, can you guys pay attention to Phil, please, for some professional commentary?
Pay attention. You never have before, but
Just to be assertive.
yeah, DiFabio's. It was a little unorthodox.
Unlike the first cheese, Phil is assertive and coming to the front.
It was a passive cheese.
I really liked the meat in DiFabio's. It was assertive. It was assertive in a way that the others aren't. I mean, it tasted like steak. I thought the roll was a little bit weak. Cheese and extras, both solid. It's not quite my style, but I found it really interesting. totally enjoyed it, and you know,
You guys.
viva la diferencia.
Yeah, you were.
What about Big Al?
Big Al's, I thought, was excellent. I thought the roll was really good. The meat was really good. The extras were terrific. I thought that was first rate, and I was kind of surprised. Like, you know, terrific mushrooms from a place called Big Al's. Like, you don't expect that. But I thought, you know, I thought they nailed it.
What would you expect when you hear Big Al? What do you expect?
You expect
He wants some sausage.
You expect volume, right? You expect volume. I'm not Big Al's. I'm not going to go home hungry. You know, that's what you think. But you know, you think quantity, not quality. But I thought it was excellent. Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Doc, you want to jump in or you want to go right to story?
And Doug should opine here too. He's had none of them, but
That's true. That's
that never stopped him from talking to me.
Based on what you've
I got
heard,
opinions.
based on what you've heard, Doug, which one would you have?
Okay, I thought the DiFabio's was an excellent cheesesteak, a soft and moist roll that I thought was very good, a healthy portion of meat, nicely, the cheese was nicely blended with the meat, cheesier than I would have liked, but overall it was an excellent cheesesteak.
Well, Big Al.
Big Al. Big Al, the roll was very soft. The meat was substantial. I enjoyed that. The cheese was just enough, not overpowering. Very noticeable mushroom flavor, which I think enhanced the overall experience.
Agreed.
Were you shocked by like that? By
It was assertive, but not too assertive. And it beautiful cross section of that sandwich. So overall, it was very good,
very appealing to the eye.
very much so.
Nice presentation. Nice
Beautiful
presentation.
Are we still talking about cheesesteaks here? Or are we talking about something else? Because
Talking about insurance.
Great games.
great chance. Can I go out with her?
Doc, which one moves on?
Big Al moves on.
Big Al moves on.
Big Al.
Doug, who moves on?
Big Al.
Big Al. We got two
Absolutely.
we got two Big Al's. What did Andy say down there?
Andy, who goes on? Big
Providence.
Al or
Big Al or
Big
the
Al or DiFabio's?
Oh.
I'd
DiFabio's?
go with Big Al.
Big Al.
Ship Bottom. No. Big Al's. Absolutely.
Oh, we might have
Big
a.
Al, yeah.
I thought the mushrooms canceled one another out, and Big Al came out on the meat side, came out on the roll side. The cheese, as I said, it was cold, so I didn't really. I gave a pass to both on the cheese, but it was melted through.
You're recusing yourself on the cheese.
And I got a little. You and I discussed this, Jim. I got a pretty healthy bite of gristle on the DiFabio's one,
That's not good.
and that was a little bit of a turn off. So
Yeah.
yeah, Big Al's down, hands down.
Yeah, you need a good grill person on the.
Yeah.
Doug, you can pretty much vote for whoever you want because we have a consensus.
I think with the grizzle factor, Big Al. Absolutely.
There you go.
Word of
Can't have
mouth.
grizzle.
Now we got the finals.
Where's Vanna White? I learned a couple things tonight. One, I think, is that a cheesesteak can be too much. I liked all the cheesesteaks. I thought they were really good. But I kind of like the Big Al's and the DiFabio's. They were almost too much. They were overdone for me, but I liked
Too
them.
much
They
and
were
too much
good.
meat, or just too much?
Yeah, too much of everything. Like the mushrooms were too much, and the meat was too much. I like a little more.
Balance.
I mean, it's just a sandwich at the end of the day, right? So, they were good.
Andy's very
Don't get me
sensitive.
wrong.
He's always been that
Don't
way.
get me wrong. I loved them, and they were good, and I'd eat them all again. But the one I liked the most was the Providence because it was.
My next door neighbor. I went to college.
Sorry, it might
We'll
not
be editing that again. This will be my longest edit job.
contagious. I know.
My longest edit job.
James
ever.
gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta edit
Did
this.
I cover all the bases?
I could be,
You
I'll
covered
be
more
sitting
than
there,
all.
I drink beer as I edit. I'm just watch when I edit. When Andy comes up, I'll put my beer down and be like, oh shit, get my cut finger ready.
I'm getting paid OT for this.
Phil, it's your turn, and don't say you like one better than the other,
But so
or you're fired. Fired.
pass the mic to Phil, please.
Thanks. All right.
I mean,
Start off by
I'll do
saying I
I'll
prefer
do a
the
boom mic.
DiFabio to the other ones.
I like them all very much, but they're too much for me.
I mean, DiFabio.
They're all good, but I don't like them. They're all good. They're all good, but they're too much.
I'm a little overwhelmed.
So do you like them all or you hate them all? You could say the same thing. I didn't like any of them.
All right.
All right, now,